Have you ever wondered if you've lived before? If you have, you're not alone. Past life regression is one of the most popular forms of therapy, and many people are convinced that they have lived before. But what if there's a scientific way to find out? According to experts, there are some signs that can indicate that you may have lived before. Curious to know more? Well, here are 9 hidden signs you've been reincarnated. No. 1. You have a rare disease or condition. Some believe that certain rare diseases and conditions are the result of past life trauma. This is especially true for those with unusual phobias and anxieties. Phobias are usually rooted in fear, which stems from a negative experience. But sometimes the root cause of these fears can be traced back to a past life. For example, a patient of Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist who studied reincarnation, was known to have a debilitating fear of dogs, even though he had never been bitten by one. Not only that, but he could recall memories of being chased by a pack of dogs in vivid detail. Could this have something to do with a past life? It's certainly possible. After all, studies have shown that traumatic memories can be stored in the subconscious mind and manifest as phobias in this life. So if you have a rare disease or condition that you can't explain, it's maybe a sign that you've lived before. No. 2. You have déjà vu frequently. Déjà vu, or already seen in French, is a phenomenon that we've all experienced at some point in our lives. That feeling when you're sure you've already experienced the situation you're currently in, it's an eerie feeling like something's familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on it. What causes déjà vu? Well, researchers believe that déjà vu occurs when the brain processes information from the environment faster than the conscious mind can interpret it. This creates a split-second delay between the two, giving the illusion that you've already experienced what's happening. But some believe that déjà vu is more than just a neurological quirk. They think it's a sign of past life memories flooding through in a past life. This would explain why déjà vu can be so intense, and why it often feels like you re-remembering something important. However, there is no scientific evidence to support this theory. No. 3. You feel like a highly skilled expert. Have you ever felt like you're an expert at something without having any formal training or experience? For example, let's say you've never played the piano before, yet you feel like you already know how to play. Or you've never painted a picture in your life, but you just feel like you know how to do it. That's called a hunch. And it may be a sign that you've lived before. Some believe that hunches are intuitive downloads from our subconscious mind. And what does the subconscious mind have access to that the conscious mind doesn't? Memories of past lives? So if you often get hunches about things that you know nothing about, it may be a sign that you're tapping into your past life memories. No, for you know a language you've never learned. Knowing a language you've never learned is another sign that you may have lived before. In fact, there are many cases of children who suddenly began speaking a language they didn't know, as if they were fluent in the language. One case involved a young boy who began speaking perfect German, even though he had never taken a German class and didn't know anyone who spoke the language. The boy's parents were baffled, but eventually his father discovered that the boy's grandfather was born in Germany. The boy had no memory of the grandfather or any other relatives on his father's side of the family. But it seems that the boy was able to tap into the memories of his past life and speak the language fluently. There are many other cases like this one. Researchers believe that they may all have the same explanation: past life memories. No. 5. You have recurring dreams. Have you ever had a dream that feels like it's trying to tell you something? Can't quite put your finger on it, but there's always something about the dream that feels familiar? Well, that's because it is. Recurring dreams are actually memories of past lives trying to surface. They occur when the subconscious mind takes snippets of information from the past and weaves them together to create a dream. So if you have a recurring dream that you can't remember, try to pay attention to the details. They may hold the key to unlocking a past life memory. No. 6. You have vivid dreams. Do you have vivid dreams almost every night? Perhaps you remember every single detail of your dreams. Or maybe you have incredibly realistic dreams that feel more like memories than fantasies. Whatever the case may be, it's likely that your dreams are trying to tell you something. In fact, some believe that dreams are the only way to access past life memories. Why? Because when we dream, we enter a state of consciousness that's similar to the state we were in when we lived our past lives. This allows us to tap into the memories of those past lives and experience them again. So if you have vivid dreams almost every night, it may be a sign that you're accessing your past life memories. Pay close attention to your dreams and see if you can pick up on any patterns or recurring themes. They may help you to understand your current life better. No. 7. You have multiple alters. An alter is an alternate personality that can take over when we least expect it. Alters often have their own distinct memories, behaviors, and even mannerisms. Some people have just one alter, while others have many. Alters can be created for a variety of reasons, but the end result is always the same. A person with alters is essentially living multiple lives within one body. Now, some believe that alters are actually fragments of our soul that have lived many lives. When these fragments come together, they create a patchwork personality that's full of contradictions and quirks. So if you have multiple alters, it may be a sign that you've lived many lives before. No. 8. You have intense random emotions. Have you ever found yourself overcome with a random emotion that you can't explain? Maybe you were laughing one minute and then the next you were crying for no apparent reason. These are called mood swings, and they can be a sign that you're accessing past life memories. Mood swings occur when the subconscious mind releases repressed emotions from past lives. These emotions may have been buried for a long time, but they resurface in this life as mood swings. So if you experience intense random emotions, it may be a sign that you're tapping into your past life memories. Try to relax and let the emotions flow through you. They may help you to heal old wounds and understand your past lives better. And no. 9. Your intuition is always right. Your intuition is always right. You just know it. Sometimes you get a gut feeling about something, and deep down you know you're right. Even when you can't explain it, your intuition is never wrong. Some believe that intuition is actually a connection to our past life memories. When we feel intuition guiding us, we're tapping into the wisdom of our past life experiences. This wisdom allows us to make decisions that are in our highest interest, even if we don't fully understand them. So if your intuition is always right, it may be a sign that you're accessing past life memories. Pay attention to your gut feelings and follow them. They may lead you to the life that's meant for you. Do you relate to any of the signs we've mentioned? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.